Finally, we have direct confirmation from Microsoft about the Xbox show coming to you in 2 weeks, the games that will be there and the game that won't. There's a lot here to talk about, so let's get into it. What is going on, everybody? This is Randall419, the man with the million, back again with another video. I hope you're having a great day. If you guys can do me a huge favor, make sure you hit that like button. Please subscribe if you're new, and let's just get into everything. We've been talking about this Xbox event since the Game Awards. Jez Corden had leaked some of the details just a couple days ago, and Microsoft took to their socials, the Newswire blog, and everything on Twitter and TikTok to announce the event coming on January 25th. And they actually set proper expectations about the games you are going to see, what is actually going to be talked about, and, well, the one game that won't show up because it's going to have its own big showcase later on. Now, before we actually get into any of the information, let's just take a look at the key art here, because it sort of gives you an idea of what the thinking is behind this event. You can see it's kind of like a whiteboard, and the Xbox Bethesda symbol as well as Developer Direct are kind of sharpied in there, and you have some of the images of the studios that are going to be at the show, like Turn 10, Arcane, ZeniMax Studios, and Mojang. You get the sense that this is sort of behind the scenes, like we're looking at a board where developers are writing down ideas for their games, and that the event is going to be focused on the developers and their games and not hosts, which is something I've been very vocal about. And sure enough, Aaron Greenberg did confirm that in his tweet. So Aaron says, join us on January 25th for our first Developer Direct, a new approach with no hosts, to share the magic of being inside our studios, seeing extended gameplay, and hearing directly from the dev teams working hard on some of the games coming for you. Now, I think it's interesting that he uses the word first, as we have more of these planned, which is something that I've been asking for some time. You have all these studios making all these games. You acquired all those studios in 2018, and now you own Bethesda. It's not enough to only do an E3 showcase. You have the games, you have the teams, you have fans patiently waiting, some of them not so patiently anymore, demanding that you show off gameplay with release dates more often. So I like the idea of like, hey, this is our first. This is the very first one in a series of Developer Directs we're gonna do. Hopefully they can do one at the beginning of the year. Then you get that big E3 showcase with huge announcements during the middle of the year. And then you get another Developer Direct towards the end of the year, sprinkled in with some individual showcases for the bigger games. So yes, I am a fan of no host, but let's get to the actual info at the Newswire blog, where Xbox says, Xbox and Bethesda will present a Developer Direct on Wednesday, January 25th, providing fans with an inside look at some of the games coming to Xbox, PC, and Game Pass over the next few months. Presented by the game creators themselves from studios including Arcane Austin, Mojang Studios, Turn 10 Studios, and ZeniMax Online Studios, the Developer Direct will focus on big features, extended gameplay showcases, and the latest info for Xbox games launching in the next few months, including Elder Scrolls Online, Forza Motorsport, Minecraft Legends, and Redfall. So what we can gather from just the first two paragraphs of this announcement is that these games will be coming in the first few months, because that's exactly what Microsoft said. We were wondering when Minecraft Legends and Redfall, Forza Motorsport would be hitting Xbox, Game Pass, and PC, and just judging from this initial announcement, it'll be in the next few months. There are rumors circulating that Redfall will launch on May 2nd, but we have no idea about Forza Motorsport and Minecraft Legends. And I like the idea of it focusing on extended gameplay showcases, as that is something that has been lacking, not last year, but certainly years before. Gameplay gets me excited. CGI trailers really don't do it for me, but I understand why they would need to do it the first time. Maybe they don't have a vertical slice ready to show, or they actually want to announce the project in CGI form so they can go on a hiring spree. I understand that. So the gameplay portion gets me excited, and who doesn't love big features? Now, this next part here is probably going to be the most wildly debated aspect of the announcement, and I'm very glad Xbox included it. Xbox directly says in this announcement that to dedicate the proper amount of time for a deep dive into Bethesda Game Studios' Starfield, a standalone show is in the works. So I guess we need to sort of address the elephant in the room, because I already see the discussions online about this. What does this exactly mean? Does it mean Starfield's not coming in the next few months? Does it mean it's delayed past the June deadline that Xbox set for all the games they showcased at E3 this past year? And the answer to that question is, well, we don't know. We don't know when this standalone showcase is coming. Could be as early as next month. Could be in March. Who knows? It might be in April or May. The thing is, we don't know when it's coming, so we don't know when Starfield is releasing. I would imagine if Starfield is getting delayed at some point, they will definitely put out a tweet like they did the first time and say, hey, to make sure that Starfield's the best it could be, it will be delayed. So the question mark is still up in the air about Starfield's exclusion from this event and what it means. Is it too early to make a judgment call about when it might be coming? Yeah, probably. But the idea here that I like is that they're going to have its own show, because you can't really explain Starfield in a 5 to 8 minute segment at a showcase like they did this past year. And you probably also don't want it to overshadow all the games that you're about to talk about and release, like Redfall, Forza Motorsport, Minecraft Legends, and who knows what else will be at the show. So giving it its own showcase is 100% the right thing to do. Let me know in the comments when you think the standalone Starfield event is going to be, what month, and when you think Starfield will actually launch. So I gotta give kudos to Xbox for setting proper expectations for this event, as they sort of didn't do it for the Game Awards, and they actually went one step further and told us what to expect from the games that are going to be there. Like, for example, they said that Redfall's gonna be there, and they say this, that the minds behind Dishonored and Prey, Arcane Austin, will showcase several minutes of gameplay from their upcoming FPS. The Developer Direct will reveal single and multiplayer gameplay, showing more of how you and your friends will take down bloodthirsty vampires on the picturesque island of Redfall, Massachusetts. Fans can expect to learn more about combat, customization, bosses, the open world, and more. And I hope that more part is the release date, as hopefully all these games get dated for some time in the next few months. Forza Motorsport will be there, and the team at Turn 10 Studios have been hard at work bringing fans the next generation of Forza Motorsport. Forza Motorsport, built from the ground up to take advantage of the Xbox Series X and S. Forza Motorsport is back, and we can't wait to share more gameplay and exciting new details. Minecraft Legends will be there, and Mojang Studios will showcase an insider's look into the PvP multiplayer experience in Minecraft Legends, the upcoming action strategy game from the makers of Minecraft. Developed in partnership with Blackbird Interactive and launching this spring, don't miss exclusive gameplay footage at the Developer Direct. And finally, The Elder Scrolls Online studio director Matt Furr will unveil the 2023's major chapter update, including the latest regions of Tamriel to become playable in ESO, as well as a major new feature coming in the game's biggest update this year. The Developer Direct will be immediately followed by the full standalone ESO chapter reveal event hosted by ZeniMax Online Studios, which will provide all the in-depth details ESO players will be keen to know. And if you're wondering just how long this event is going to be, like I said, we know that Elder Scrolls Online has the full reveal after Developer Direct, and the Elder Scrolls Online posted this on Twitter, where you can see the Developer Direct is coming to you at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, and that the ESO Global event reveal is 12:45 Pacific, 3:45 Eastern, which means that the Developer Direct is going to run around 45 minutes. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, 45 minutes is a pretty lengthy thing. Is it just going to be these 4 games? because that would put it about 10 minutes per reveal, and I'm not really sure. They didn't really say that they had more to show. They've actually set expectations really good here, so if there are more surprises, like Xbox Game Pass announcements, which is definitely something I could see being announced at this Developer Direct, because they did say they would have more to share later on. So it's possible we do see some Game Pass announcements. A couple months ago, Jeff Grubb did say that he had heard about the event and that Tango Gameworks were going to reveal something brand new. So I know that in this blog post they mentioned the 4 games, and we know that the time is going to be 45 minutes long, although it's going to be extended gameplay showcases. There might be other things that Xbox shows during this, but they're kind of holding it close to their vest. So let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Are you excited for this Developer Direct? When do you think the Starfield showcase is going to happen? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. Please subscribe if you're new. Share this out on social media. Check out the description for the Xbox 2 Patreon, and make sure you hit the bell for all those notifications. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.